A very good morning to all those who have gathered here. A very special program for the Vikasites under the guidance of the Expert Charitable and Education Foundation. Mrs. Usha Prabha N. Naik is here with us this morning to guide our students as to how they have to plan for their future. We have Shri Krishna J. Palimar, our own chairman, the trustees of Vikas Education Foundation, so also our correspondent, Dr. D. Shripati Rao, our beloved principal, Dr. K. Rajendra, and my colleagues and dear students. It's a pleasure for me to introduce Madam Usha Prabha Naik. Mrs. Usha Prabha N. Naik is an MBA graduate with a multifaceted personality. She is the secretary and correspondent of Expert Pre-University Science College, Bangalore, and also a very popular maths teacher, much liked by the students. She takes an active interest in the activities of the institute, and it is her ideas that constantly inspire and motivate the faculty and students of Expert to strive towards perfection in every aspect. Mrs. Naik is not only a popular teacher, but also a popular TV anchor of coastal Karnataka. She has hosted several shows on health and education and also quiz shows. Hello Usha was one of the most acclaimed TV programs of her career, produced by her own home production company, Usha Prabha Productions. Some of the programs featured mentally and physically challenged children and old age homes. The social awareness created by these programs were appreciated by the society as a whole. As a trustee of Sangeeta Bharati Foundation, Bangalore, she has compared several music programs and actively participated in organizing them. She has interviewed several legendary artists like Ustad Amjad Ali Khan, Hariharan, Ustad Rafiq Khan, Praveen Godkindi, Sangeeta Katti, to name a few. This busy schedule of hers did not deter her from academic achievements. She decided to join MBA as a full-time student 18 years after her BSc graduation. To everyone's surprise, she completed MBA with 4th rank in Bangalore University and bagged gold medal in marketing. Congratulations, ma'am. She is also actively involved in research in the field of education and has presented her research papers in international and national conferences. Her research won the Best Paper Award at the National Conference on Integrating Technology in Higher Education in 2013. Once again, it's a great pleasure to have Madam Usha Prabha Naik amidst us. We welcome you, ma'am. I request you to come up to the dais. Same time, I request our chairman, Shri Krishna J. Palimar, to welcome her with a floral bouquet. Mrs. Usha Prabha N. Naik, over to you, ma'am.
If you are born poor, it's not your, you know that. I'm born short. It's not my mistake. If I remain short inside the podium and not facing you, then it is mistake. Then it's my mistake. So I raised my height so that you can all see me. This is life management. So we are all here today to learn something about life management. Okay, because topic is given like that, life management. But for you, yes, life is very long. You just started your life. So that means a lot to learn. Okay? What we can do is, so I cannot teach you everything for the life till maybe you may be living for next 80 years. One girl is telling, oh, you are going to live. You know that actually human can live for 125 years. Okay? Then why we die early? Especially in the countries like India. I mean to say countries like India means developing countries or underdeveloped countries. Our average life is very, very low compared to developed countries. That's because we do not manage our life. We do not manage our health. If everything is managed properly, all of us can live. If everything is good, a small part will leave it to God. Okay, that's what we call it as accidents in life, which is not controllable. It's uncontrollable. We'll never speak about uncontrollable things, which is possible to control. If everything is possible, then we are going to live for 125 years. But even then I gave a discount. I said next 60 years, 80 years. It's not 80 years means 80 plus you are 17 now. Not a big thing. A good discount I've given. So for that, we need to learn how to live. So I have not brought any PPTs, okay, because there was a dilemma. I always, before I go for a speech like this, usually speak to that age people, what do they think? Like for example, today evening I'll be speaking about women's safety for CA Day. Okay, so most of them are CAs or those who are writing for CAs. So already I started my research. I just started throwing the subject for that age category and to know what do they think about women's safety. That's better for me. So similarly, when I was coming here, in fact asked me whether I should prepare a PPT PowerPoint presentation or not. Then I asked with 2-3 students. Then they said PowerPoint presentation is boring. I was actually shocked. I thought that it's very interesting. They said no, that is something which is prepared. So you're going to follow it and we are going to run behind it. Okay? But students always enjoy something when it is spoken, when you speak to them. Okay? I take suggestion and I came without that. But not that there is no planning. I need to plan my speech. Why? Because we have something called, just like life, even for a speech, we need a time limit. Not that I speak till tomorrow, okay? Whether you are ready or not, I am ready or not, just going on speaking, that's not a thing. We need to plan for everything. So like that, I also plan my whatever I want to speak to you. First, in that, we'll see why we need to have a life management. Okay? Then we will speak about what is life management and some of the tips for that. And at the end, we'll have one interaction. We'll speak to each other. You must ask questions. See, unless you ask questions, okay, this program is incomplete. And remember, you will grow only when you have courage to stand and ask questions. I should be afraid of you because I'm going to answer. This is like exam. In the exam, who is scared? The one who is setting the question paper or one who is writing the questions? Answer. Yes. Correct? So that means now you will ask question and I have to answer, and questions are, there is no syllabus for this question. You can ask anything. Okay? So, this is a training for you that you must learn how to ask a question. Okay? Because at the end you have to ask questions. You analyze yourself. What do you think as life? Okay? I am the student. How you have to manage these 2 years? Because I'm not going to speak anything about your student life. Because I know that the whole day, from morning 7 to evening 7 classes, all the lecturers will be telling you how to study. Those who want to take it, you take how much ever you require, you take it from here, required thing you retain it here, remaining things you. But when the question is asked by you, you will listen to that. That's why, if you want to know something about student life, then you need to ask some question. I always believe in giving something when it is asked. Okay? Because then only there is value. Imagine even if I give, for example, she may be daughter of a big businessman. Okay? And I'll call her and tell that I will give you free education. Then it may not be of any relevance for her. Okay, it is your liking to give me free education. So even after my giving free, it will not have any effect. Correct? The same thing when a person really in need of a free education, when he is coming and asking with me, ma'am, I want to study, I want to do something in life, but it is not affordable. Then I say, yes dear, I will support you. That matters. Then there is value for what I do. That's why I tell, whatever you want to ask today about your life, present, future, planning, or your past. Because past is also important. Sometimes we say, because it will drill the whole day. I did like this, I did like that. Okay, for all these things, only one remedy is you ask today, speak to me. When you ask question about your student life, then definitely I'll help you. Now, as I said, my first part of the speech will speak about why we need life management. I can tell you two examples for this, why we need life management. One thing is we need to learn from eagle. You know that when there is a storm, okay? When there is a storm or thunder, or when it is like imagine if a cyclone will come or something like that, the first creature which will sense is it's an eagle. That's why I want to tell you an example of eagle. And before, because our prediction may go wrong, they will not go wrong in the prediction. You know what they will do when there is a, you have seen, we are never, humans are, we are never prepared for any of these kind of, storm or cyclones. You have seen what happened in Kedar. Right? We are not prepared for this type of contingencies. But you know about eagle, what will do? It will sense that there's a storm or cyclone will come. It will go and stay in a very high place. Okay? Till where it can reach. Or it will be on some trees. It will go to a very high stage, because whenever storm comes, it will take it as a pushing effect and it will fly still higher. See this, learn from it, how it is preparing itself not to protect from storm. Storm or the cyclone, it will take it as a pushing effect and fly still higher and higher. So, this is called as life management. To make us fly higher than our capacity, we need to be ready. So we need life management. One more very important, which you can understand. Have you seen Three Idiots movie? What you understood from that? What you understood from? Anybody can stand and answer. My ears are, I hope it is proper. Anyway, you can stand and tell me, how many of you have seen? Raise your hand. It's better to ask how many of you have not seen, because almost, how many of you have not seen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 students have not seen. Anyway, others will tell you the story. Okay? And don't worry, you have not lost anything by not seeing it. You know why? Because 99% of the students who have watched this movie, they have taken it in a wrong sense. So, good that you saved yourself from a wrong meaning. What you sensed from this movie? Anybody? I can hear some voice. Please stand up. I said it. You must have the courage to stand and speak. Don't worry, if it's wrong answer, nobody is going to see. That's what I tell. When we are proper, why we have to be scared of somebody? Tell me. Come on, guys. Come on. Yeah, stand, no problem. If you go behind excellence, success will come behind us. Okay. Anybody else? There can be 100 analysis of this movie. Yes, come on. Why I am asking, see, they said MBA. Can you believe Three Idiots was taken as a case study for MBA? That's why I'm telling, I'm not taking something unrelated. Don't think that anything, any movie I'll speak. No, it's a case study. Why? Because people understood in a different meaning and how they took it as an advantage for the marketing. Yeah? Tell me what you learned from, because Three Idiots is something related to science students. So you cannot say that it is not our field. It's related to you. They were highlighting your life. Okay? So tell me, what others have understood? You should follow your dreams. Next. What about Amir Khan's character in that? Huh? Huh? All is well is a tagline. I'm not talking about that. Amir Khan as a character, what do you think, what that character says? Stand and answer. In mass, we will never understand what you say. Yes, stand up. Huh? Value of friendship. Next. He had passion for his work. Which work? Huh? Engineering. Okay. Next.
He was curious.
Okay. Next.
He had hunger for knowledge.
He had hunger for knowledge. And what it was when he was in the class when the definition was asked, he was not interested in the definition. So what do you say for that? How do you compare? Yeah, you remember that? When he was asked to answer the definition, he will question why definition?
Don't mug up the answer.
Don't mug up the answer. Yeah, sit down. Nothing because of neither curiosity nor hunger for knowledge, nothing. He knew that at the end of 4th year, degree will not be in his hand. Audience were not knowing that he is not that, who is that Chanchundas, what is that his name? You remember? You remember this is a test for you, whether you have a good memory or not. You watched this movie how many years back? 2 years? 4 years back. That means you should be able to write your examination second PUC without any reading, because 4 years back movie which you watched, if you remember, scene to scene, you know his name, your memory is better than any of your teacher's memory. Remember. So, remember, you have it, and if you don't use it, it is equivalent to you don't have it. You understood? You have it and you don't use it is equivalent to you don't have it. Imagine you have 10 crore money and you are staying in one, just one small koti, you call it as a hut, okay? And you don't help others, you don't help yourself, you live like an animal, then what is the use of that 10 crores? It's the same like not having it. You just die without using, without allowing others to use. So you have a memory. That means you can do wonders in life if you plan yourself. Amir Khan in Three Idiots, he planned for his life. He knew that when he is out of that college, he has to hand over this degree to somebody else who is a real, who is that? Rancho. Real Rancho Das? Whoever it is. My memory is not as good as you. Okay, you win. Okay? He has to hand over that degree to him and he has to walk out of the college with nothing. Right? So what he has to do? He has to prepare his life ready to start with the zero. Because when you have degree with you, you start from 100. Each one is going to offer you a job. Depending upon your degree, marks, everything, you have proof that you have studied. And he is not having any proof that he has done 4 years of engineering. So what he did, he prepared himself, so he didn't wanted rank. Why? Because rank also if he is getting, it is for somebody else. So he was accumulating the things which is required for his life to start from zero after 4 years of engineering. So that is how the life management is. So Amir Khan in that character, he showed actually how the students have to manage their life, how to start from zero when they come out. But we forgot the main concept of the movie, and we said that to become excellent in life, you need not by heart, you need not study, you need not do these things. What we have to do, we never said. So life management is focusing on what you want, not focusing on what you don't want. This is life management. So with the two example of, I think you can switch off that, some of the people, I'm not putting any of the PPTs or slides, it's only me. Focus on only on me. Okay, so this is about why we want. Okay, now the question is when to start. When to start life management? Because many must be thinking, my life is not proper. I am totally messed up. Okay, I am not good in studies. Remember, your present situation will not decide where you are going to reach. That is wrong. We cannot tell that, no, I am not good in studies. I am okay. That's one now new style. I am okay. Okay? So this okay can be best. So your present situation, you cannot come to a decision that I'm going to become okay throughout my life. No. Only your present situation will tell you from where you need to start. Some may have to start from those who are already good, no? From little higher level. Some may have to start from okay. Some may have to start still below that. Okay? But destination is same. That's why never take your present situation as a deciding factor where you are going to reach. It is only a measuring criteria from where to start from. That's why life management, if you feel that, no, my things are not alright, I want to make it alright, then you know what? Behavioral, I did little bit study. I said we need to have a little bit of study when we come for speaking. I did a small research. If I want to change my behavior, how can I change? Because that's the major challenge in front of most of the students. Okay? And it's possible because from childhood you have learned Gidavagi Baggadu Maravagi Baggite. By God's grace you are still Gida only. Why tell? I said you are going to live for 125 years. With that 125 years of, if you are thinking, you are still a small, not even a Gida actually. Sapling. Yeah? So you are very lucky that you are in, it's possible to change. Because that's very important, whether it's possible or not. I usually don't go for speeches outside unless there are students. Even today when I asked, when CA day, when they called me, I first questioned who is my audience. Then they said students of those who are appearing for CA, all students will be there, those who have registered, and definitely other CAs who are practicing and their family, their children. Okay, then I will come. This is my first condition. Because I know that once we are grown up fully, okay, then it's not possible to change it. Now you can ask whether you can change yourself. Yes, I tell. I said 125 years, I've kept it like that. Before that I'm going to die, we can't do anything. Okay, but my doctor said if you are proper, you can live for 125. That's my hope. And I think that now, if I have to live for 125, I need to change myself. That's how I joined MBA. I didn't want it to become constantly the same thing. Okay? So, no. That is how wanted to see what the person said. Because standing this side and talking is much easier. And I was amongst the students for 2 years. I understood how the generation, because people tell that generation is changed, generation is changed. Who is telling it? Who's standing from this side? With your dressing and with your talking, we cannot tell that generation is changed. I need to know really whether generation is changed. I have to be with you as a student. Okay? So, I was talking about when to start, and I said I did a research, and I found that if one, very important for you now, if you want to change your behavior, can you guess how many months or years or days it takes? Yeah, you are right. Who said that? Very good. It takes 21 days to change your behavior. Now you can tell, wow, 21, that's it. Believe me, students, it's very, very long. Now you can tell, what, 125 years we are living and 21 days is very short. No, not for behavioral change. Because what will happen is, in this 21 days, we lose our interest of changing our behavior. So keeping ourselves very strong for 21 days is a very, 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 very difficult task. Very difficult task. So, what is then we need? Okay, so 21 days, it is proved by the research, we need 21 days. That means we cannot be something different from them. Because if most of them need 21 days, I think that we are also normal human being. We are not Rajinikanth. Like you get all Rajinikanth jokes, no? Yeah, we will do. That I'm not talking about the actual Rajinikanth. I'm talking about the concept that what they are making these days, mobile jokes, that Rajinikanth can do anything, no? No. Many of the motivational speakers they tell that there's nothing called as impossible. Okay, they tell like this in the speech. Nothing called as impossible. Impossible. I am, that is I am possible. Okay, and they get 1 lakh rupees for speaking also those things. Yeah, you know something, the best profession what you can choose is, in fact for me also somebody suggested, ma'am, the best profession because you know to speak, okay, become a motivational speaker. They are the highest paid in this country. Each one of us need motivation. You see many of the advertisements you can see. For 2 days workshop, 2 hours workshop will be there for 2 days, 3 days. Okay, fees is in terms of 5 lakhs, 6 lakhs. And your college is doing it for you for free of cost. See how lucky you are. People are coming here every now and then to speak to you. Okay, so 20 days is too long. What we have to do? We'll cut it short, no? We'll cut it short. We will plan to change our every day. That is how the life management is to be done. Because no one of us have got that much courage to continue our willing power for willingness to change our behavior for 25 days is very, very difficult. Only great people can do it. And the common person like me, if anybody is there, for them my best suggestion is make it as a small one-day program. Every day morning, okay, we will change our behavior, we will plan how we want to be. With this, you can tell, I cannot promise you, but that you are going to make a big difference in your life. No. But your life will come under control. That's what we can. Because see, if you really want to change, if you want to become something best in life, then you should have. You have to train yourself for 21 days for the permanent change in your life. But at present, question yourself whether you can do it. If not, then train you for yourself for every 24 hours. This 24 hours, if you plan well, your day will come under control. Once the day is under control, that day is successful, which will motivate you to do best in the next day. So for these 2 years, what you can put is like this, divided it into each this 21 day into a single day, complete this single day properly. Now the question is, what ma'am, what we will do? Morning 7 to evening 7 class? No time is there. Yes, no time. And all the speakers will tell you what? Time cannot be created, right? Yeah? Time cannot be created. How many of you agree with this? Time cannot be created. All of us, even I tell, all of us get 24 hours in a day. Anybody has got more than 24 hours? Tell me. Anybody? Yes, one hand I can see there. Only half it is raised. Last row. Yeah, that's the hand. Somebody lifted that hand completely. Okay? Yes, stand up. Yes, he only. Yeah, stand up. My eyes are, students always tell. God has given only 2 things properly. One eye and ear. Yeah. Come on. You don't have more than? But I will tell you, I can create for you few weeks for your month, for few weeks for your year. Possible. In a day, not possible to create wonders, but in a year, is it possible? Yes. How to create more number of working hours, okay, or available, need not work, for you to create extra, because already whatever time you have got, it is totally captured by Vikas and expert. Yeah? So we need to create extra time for ourselves, because our complaint is that only, that we don't have time, we don't have time, we don't have time. How to create? Give me idea. How to create? Huh? Yeah, some I can hear like these, no? Yeah, stand up. I didn't get any answer from girls that time. Now this is your turn. Come on. Girls, stand up. We speak about women empowerment, equality, where we are. Stand up and answer. Okay, if you don't want to tell, I'll give you today. Yes, very good. Come on.
We chat more, no ma'am, in rooms and all. We had reduced the speaking time.
Oh, we chat more, we reduce the chatting and, okay, then reduce that chatting so that we will we'll get more time. Agree? Huh? No, it seems. Okay. I'll suggest you, see, this is very personal opinion, need not take it as, you can analyze on that. Remember, whenever a speaker is telling something, don't try to follow it, try to analyze it. We are not come from heaven. we also analyze, and whatever our opinion we put forward to you. So it need not be perfect for everybody. Okay? One tablet will not work for everyone. But what she is feeling is, yes, if I reduce the time of chatting with friends, then I may create some time. That's her analysis. And my analysis is, chatting is part and parcel. Do it. First standard, when EVS started, the first sentence of your textbook is, humans are social animals. Yeah? Yeah, we need to have chatting, we need to speak, we live with people, society, all these things, it's required. Friends, will part and parcel of life. That will really help you in relieving your stress. In fact, when you are in the hostel, your friends are your parents. The time when you go do wrong, they are the one who will correct you. Okay? They are your teacher, guide, everything, and their friends also. So that's not a problem. I'll suggest you something. Reduce your sleep for 1 hour. You know something? Listen to me, listen to me. 1 hour sleep, if you reduce, you are going to save 10 weeks of your year. 1 year. You are going to create 10 extra weeks in a year. It's a very, very big days. 10 weeks, especially for students. You can create wonders in this 10 weeks. Now the question is, what we have to do in this? Okay, if sleep is less, then our health will get spoiled. Who said? It's all wrong. It's put it in your mind from childhood. You need 8 hours of sleep, 7 hours of sleep. No. Find out which is the best time to sleep. 1.5 hours of sleep is enough to live healthy for 125 years. Yes, yes. This is the... I'm not telling with my own analysis. What I am telling is, you read autobiographies of any successful person, big businessman or scientist, most of them used to sleep for 1.5 hours. Now I am telling you, you are not used to it. Do not do experiment all of a sudden. Reducing your sleep all of a sudden for 4 hours is going to spoil your health. Because nothing should be all of a sudden. That's why I said just 1 hour of sleep. 1 hour of sleep if you sacrifice, I'm not telling that 1 hour you have to study. That 1 hour you utilize for yourself. Yourself in terms of what? For your life. For your life management. You think what I want, because I said life management is about what you want and deleting the things what you don't want. You need 1 hour every day for that. If you think that, no, today I have thought, tomorrow what to do? Yes, utilize it. You can study, you can do something, but that 1 hour is for your life, for your betterment. Now, as I am talking about management, you must be thinking, what is management? You know, in business,